Hello everyone and welcome to Tabor Talk. So I'm compelled to do another one of these videos on order and chaos and putting your house in order, cleaning your room. And listen, sometimes I'm like, my wife will say, "Who are you to?" You know, because if you know me, I'm fucked up. I'm messy and I try. We're all trying. We're all works in progress. So when I'm telling you to how to get order and structure in your life, it's kind of like Dr. Phil telling you how to be skinny, right? Remember when Dr. Phil had that diet book? Dr. Phil was close to 300 pounds and he told you how to be skinny. Okay, all right. So anyway, let me talk about how trying what we try to do, let's just say people, anybody trying to put structure into chaos and randomness. That's what fucking life is, right? So we're never successful 100% because the world is random, nonlinear systems. There's just a part. Some things we get pretty close to perfection, but never 100%. Never. Okay. So let me use the analogy of fighting. People who know me, who follow me, know that I'm a big fight fan. I love fighting. I'm a lifetime martial artist. I'm a huge mixed martial arts UFC fan. I love it all. I love Jiu-Jitsu. I love freestyle wrestling. I love boxing. I love Muay Thai. I love it all. It's you know. Of course, I'm conflicted. The violence and all that. Well, that's another video recording. I've talk a lot about this. Okay, so and by the way, I am going back and watching all of the UFC events, and I'm doing video recordings here, breaking it down. And I've gone back to the very first UFC 1, and I've done 3 so far. UFC 1, 2, 3. I've watched 7. I'm going on 8. I got to catch up a little bit. But I watch them and I break them down. So here's a good example to illustrate my point, trying to get some sort of systematize and structure in order. What are the martial arts? Trying to systematize fucking chaos, fighting. You're trying to, a boxer, there's jab, cross, hook. Basically a boxer's toolbox, there are 4 punches. Western boxing, there's jab, cross, hook, and uppercut. That's it. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 4 weapons, that's it. And it takes about 10 years to learn how to do those 4 things. And then there's a lot of other things with bob, weave, and there's a million other things, footwork. But basically, this is the punches, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. So let me go back to the early UFC days. So when you watch, a lot of these guys are supposed to be trained black belts, but when they're fighting, it's fucking chaos. Just street random nonsense. Who was not a mess? Who was not fighting in a chaotic way? Royce Gracie, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Obviously, that's what made this fighting system #1 at the time in '93, and still is today, 2019. There's a lot of other things now because we got with the program, we figured this shit out. Holy fuck! This Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, this Gracie system of fighting is the best, the ultimate, without question, not even close. You're a skilled Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu player. And you're someone who's not trained, who's not familiar with Jiu-Jitsu. You have 0 chance. All right, let me just say that. Barring maybe a heart attack or something, because nothing's 100%, even the laws of gravity. But you know what I'm saying? You have next to 0 chance with someone who's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. You know nothing about submissions and all that. You are not going to win. You have 0 chance. Unless, okay, example, let's say you're a smaller person, or even if you're not, if you're a striker, that can always happen, 100%. If you charge, boom, and knock someone out, that could always happen. All right. But I'm just saying, if things get tight and they go to the ground, put it this way, if shit goes down to the ground and you're fighting a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu player and you don't know anything about ground fighting, you have shit, you're not going to win. You're going to get fucked up. All right. Okay. So, what I wanted to point out is you see Hoist Gracie before the fight, he is so calm. Now, all the other fighters are tough men. They're ready to go and they're brave and all that, but you could see the anxiety, even the highly trained fighters. Sure, Hoist Gracie's intense and he's ready, but he knows he is in control. And when he's fighting, he's fucking relaxed. He's totally figuring the shit out. Everyone's scrambling and nervous, and and Hoist Gracie is as calm as a cucumber. He's figuring stuff out, and he knows he's done it a million times. He's seen it all, and he knows exactly what people do in certain situations. It's all about leverage and all this and that. And when he's on the bottom, and you'll hear coaches from the side, and you can see him. He's like he's in guard. He'll have someone in guard. And he's got someone maybe underhook here on a neck, and then he's on the bottom too. He's not nervous at all. You think someone's going to ground and pound? You can't ground and pound. He's pushed you. He's holding you towards your body. You can't. You can't. He knows exactly what's going on, and you'll see Hoist just glancing very calmly, like he could almost take a nap. Right? This guy's fighting for his life, and Hoist Gracie's so calm he could take a nap. Okay, and then he breaks your arm. Okay. So that's the whole point about trying to systematize, to bring some sort of structure and order into the random and chaos world. The universe is chaotic and random. But there's a way of dealing, that's another video recording, there's a way of dealing with nonlinear systems as well. Randomness and chaos and quantum mechanics. But that's another video. Okay, good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. Peace, love, and understanding here on Tabor Talk.